Alright, let's talk about remove linked list element. So in this video, I'm going to talk about recursion solution. So the idea is you are given the head of the linked list and an integer value. So if the linked list node value is actually equal to the value that's given, you have to skip it, right? So for the recursion case, the best case of this is if head is equal to null, so you just return null, right? Now, how do you actually do the recursion? Is actually create a list node, and I'm going to call next. So you're going to call yourself, but it's no longer head. It's head.next and the value. So this node next is actually equal to head.next, right? So I'm going to say if head.val is actually equal to val. So when you just okay, so when you're at this point, the node 6 value, right? So head is actually equal to the 6. So 6 is actually equal to 6, right? So you just have to return next. The next value is actually equal to 3, right? So you already know like the next pointer is not pointing at you, right? So this is the solution. So if not, then head.next is equal to next. And you just return head. So I'm gonna repeat again. So you for every single element in the linked list, you already know the next pointer, which is point at your list node. I mean one unit after your list node. So if the head.val in this function head.val is actually equal to val, you return the next. You don't want to return head, right? So you already discard the 6 value, and if not, so if 3 is not equal to val, so head.next is equal to next. So 3 head.next is equal to next. So this I mean it's pretty much the idea. It's really hard to understand it, but think about it. It's definitely hard, and if you feel complicated, you can actually read this guy discussion code. So for someone who finds it difficult to understand, when the input node is the empty node, so basically just return node, right? When the head of the input node is the target we want to delete, we'll just return head.next instead of head. So this is actually important. Return head.next instead of head. Else we return head, right? So this is pretty much pretty excellent explanation. So let's talk about time and space. So for the space, right, you create every single element for your next, right? So that will consider all of n for space. How about time? You traverse every single one, right? So it's still all of n, right? So that will be my solution, and I hope you get it. So stay tuned for the upcoming video. Peace.